O Zeus, the ruler of the Greek gods, the god of thunder, and the sole reason of about 90% of paternity tests taking place in the ancient Greece. The last one isn't true, but it may as well be. There is nothing stopping this man from getting what he wants, least of all common decency. If you've ever read Greek legends, you know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately for me, I never outgrew my Greek mythology obsession, so I have read more about Zeus than I have ever wanted to. And with the appearance of Epic the Musical, my obsession with the ancient Greek legends got mixed with my fixation on hot people thinking about their feelings. The result is a beautiful creation that is Epic the Musical, which is, for those who don't know, is a musical based on Odyssey, which is an epic Greek poem about the journey of Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, back home from the Trojan War, and all his suffering that occurred throughout the years. Epic is very popular right now, and it becomes apparent why the second you get to listen to any of the songs. Seriously, it's amazing. For those of you who for some reason don't know what it is but still clicked on this video, I recommend checking the musical first and then going back. But for everyone else, welcome to my Carnival of Madness. I'm Serpentine, and in this video, I will be ranking the different Zeuses that the wonderful and talented artists of epic fandom created for their animated videos. This review isn't about the quality of the art style or the stylistic choices so much as it is about how hot I find the characters. I did a similar video on Poseidon, who is sort of the main villain of the musical, so be sure to check it out too. Listen, I know what you all are thinking. Zeus is the ultimate toxic father figure. Well, joke's on you, because God gave me daddy issues for a reason, to simp. So let's begin. The first on the list is Zeus, created by Aniflamme. Aniflamme sparked my love for Epic the Musical, so her Zeus holds a very special place in my heart, and it doesn't hurt that her designs are just absolutely fantastic. I cannot stress enough how high this artist's skill is. They managed to convey the core character traits without going much into details and keeping their style simplistic while still giving us every bit of information we need to understand the character and what their role and motivations are. In case of Zeus, from the moment he enters the stage in the animatic, you can absolutely feel his divine presence and overpowerment of Odysseus, from the way he moves to the way the scene changes from what's real to what is more abstract. By abstract, I mean how we get a glimpse of Odysseus' mental state and his absolute desperation. In my opinion, Aniflamme truly conveyed the god aspect of Zeus and the king aspect of Zeus. His movements are truly royal and full of acknowledgement of his personal power over anyone, not just Odysseus and his crew, but any other mortal or god alike. I love Zeus's arrogance that just slips through his every movement and interaction. The way Zeus actively towers over Odysseus in almost all the shots is just, it's just perfect. I adore the elements of his design that allude to his animalistic features, such as his bull horns and tail. Aniflamme outdid themselves with this design, and don't forget his gorgeous bull form. If you watched my previous video, you know how much I appreciate beast forms. I also want to personally thank Aniflamme for creating one of the best AUs in epic fandom. No, I will not speak of it, but if you know, you know. There Zeus gets... I love you, darling! The next Zeus is drawn by Olith. He is featured in a joke video that explores the potential scenario of Odysseus finding other ways of persuasion for Zeus. I can't begin to explain how much I love people coming out with this idea. Seriously, I will never not find Odyssey seducing his way out of danger funny. But back to Zeus. I like that one, but honestly, I don't find him that special. He's sexy, don't get me wrong, but I think Zeus being sexy is sort of like his default setting. I do love him being topless. Okay. This Zeus is also part of a joke video. I unfortunately do not think he's that hot, partly because he feels too modern for the ancient Greece setting. But damn, my boy sure has some moves.
Boo, darlings.
This Zeus is hands down one of my favorites. I adore Duvetbox's style with their sharp lines and edges and the way they draw body proportions. Everyone in their animatics looks hot, even the background characters. But as for Zeus, he amplifies all I like about him to the max. His smug royal aura, his power and his dominance over mortals. This Zeus has gorgeous cloudy hair, which is an amazing design choice by the way, I love it. His black eyes with golden irises help him stand out and even further deliver the idea of his godly power. Plus, it just looks very cool, let's be honest with ourselves. The way he interacts with Odysseus is dominant but also manipulative, like he coerces him into making a decision. To be fair, that's exactly what Zeus does in this story, but still, it was conveyed brilliantly by the artist. Also, is it just me or he looks like he's almost flirting with Odi? I might just be going crazy.
I love you, darling!
Again with the joke video. Well, I don't even care at this point, because all the Zeuses are hot, okay? This one in particular is gorgeous. Queenie just has the way with their characters. First they're Poseidon being one of the hottest ones yet, and now Zeus. To be fair, I do think their Poseidon is way above this version of Zeus in terms of attractiveness, but I still find him very attractive. I don't know how to explain it, okay? He's just good looking.
You look gorgeous! Absolutely, nobody looks better than you!
Up next is one of my favorite animations of the god games by Mumder. Their Zeus, similar to the one by Gwendy, is based on the design featured on the official page of the musical done by Samantha Art. I knew I said I find this design too modern for the setting. But this Zeus gets extra points because of his delightful expressive body language that's just a joy to observe. I still think he looks like a gym bro though.
Boo, darling.
Up next is Zeus made by Noir. I will be honest with you, he is not given daddy, he's given dad in his 40s. Nothing wrong with that, but his design is just not doing it for me. I mean, it is still a great design, and I love the way Zeus's beard and hair looks like a cloud. But the eyes are too big and too kind for a character like him. This artist, Athena though, have you seen her? God damn!
Boo, darling.
The next Zeus has more realistic art style and proportions. I enjoy his hairstyle because I am a big fan of men having long hair and braids, so it's a win-win for me. I love how royal this Zeus feels and how Athena kneels in front of her father, recognizing his authority. During the end of the song, Zeus shows some impressive lightning play, which I also found fantastically executed. Not bad overall.
You got it, darling!
Up next is Neil Illustrator, who in my opinion has one of the best Zeus designs ever and the best God Games animatic ever. And the fact I can say it so confidently in a world filled with incredible God Games animatic just speaks of their insane art skills and creativity. Neil is among my favorite epic artists and for a good reason. Their character designs are unique and diverse in body shape and faces. Their characters sport outfits that not only complement their appearance but also elevate their core characteristics. I can literally make an hour-long video of me simply fangirling about all their artistic choices in God Games. And maybe I should, to be honest. But while we're on the subject of Zeus, this man is both terrifying and gorgeous, which means they did a great job of conveying his character. Many artists depict Poseidon, the more unhinged one, with Zeus being a bit chiller than his brother, though no less dangerous. But in Neil's case, I think this man has no chill whatsoever. From the moment he enters the stage, you know you are either going to be screwed or be screwed by him, and I mean it. The cloud of vaguely female shapes works really well in establishing Zeus's unsettling, overpowering nature. And the fact he's mostly relaxed all the time speaks of how used he is to his level of power. I love the expressive face of this Zeus, though I must admit that all of Neil's characters display wonderful personalities and are indeed very expressive. With Zeus, his seductiveness literally screams at me through the screen. The bedroom eyes are his default eyes, I swear. Also look at that, just look at that. You can get lost climbing that mountain, but I'd still like to try. While this Zeus is amazing, I must admit that Neil succeeded a bit too much in making him terrifying. I do find him hot, but I also wouldn't want to get in his line of vision for my own safety.
I love you, darling!
Ramen Noodle Studio made a very interesting design choice for Zeus. While he's mostly a regular guy throughout the animatic, I like their choice to give those three hats: human, eagle, and bull. I find it to be a unique visual idea that, to my knowledge, no other artist included in their Zeus design. Good job!
Okay.
The last but not least is the video made by the artist. I have to say, I like their art style very much. It's simple, true, but there's just something endearing in that simplicity. Much like with Aniflamme's designs. Their Zeus is just as arrogant and powerful as his brethren, but there is also a certain playfulness in his movements and expressions, which I found interesting. I love the eagle medallion on his clothes, and his hairstyle is very cute, I think. And he also shared a very moving moment with his Athena, which for Zeus is actually really sweet.
You got it, darling!
Well, that's it. I hope you liked this review. I would be so happy if you could subscribe to my channel, because that's not the end of me obsessing over this musical and its hot characters. Who would you like to see next? Also, I apologize if I haven't reviewed your favorite Zeus. Please feel free to drop the names of your favorite epic artists in the comments. Maybe I will do part 2 one day. Again, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!